The Broomball Championships are coming to Cornwall, and I'm joined now by Sarah and Leah to find out about this great event that's sliding into town. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, this is really exciting. The national championships are going to be right here in Cornwall. So why don't you tell me more about the actual event that's taking place?
Okay, well,
It's taking place April 10th to 13th, and it's going to be competing teams from across Canada. We have a great support here in Eastern Ontario. There's been a big community Broomball association here for a long time, many years. It hasn't been back to Cornwall in a long time, so we're all very excited.
That's great. And you guys are actually part of the host team. So why don't you tell me about your positions on the team and kind of a little bit more about your involvement in the Vipers?
okay, well, I'm a defenseman, the assistant captain. I've been there since the team started, so it's exciting to be able to see it through right to an event like this.
Yeah, the team's been together now, we figured 17 years, so it's been a long time. I started as a player, and now I'm assisting as a coach and also on the host committee to help with the event happening.
That's so exciting. And people often hear about Broomball, but a lot of people aren't sure exactly what it is. So why don't you explain more about the sport to me?
Okay, it's very similar to hockey, except for there is no floating blue line. In ours, its red line is offside. There is 5 players, a goalie, face-offs, the whole deal. And it's actually, like Leah had mentioned before, it's the second last sport that has full body for women in Canada.
It's so great. And you guys are playing on ice, no skates, but you have special shoes too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the shoes, they're like a hard plastic on the outside, and then the bottom is a thick, probably 1-inch sponge, and it provides a bit of grip and suction. And you run on the ice, you slide around. It takes some practice. You're not able to do it right away, but
Now you guys are part of the women's team, but the championships that are coming to town, there's mixed, there's women's and men, right?
That's correct. Yeah, there's 3 divisions. There's going to be 6 men's teams, 6 women's teams, and 7 men's teams, and then 6 co-ed teams.
So in total, there's a lot of teams that are going to be in Cornwall. How many people, and what's this really bringing to the area?
So there's going to be 19 teams total. We're looking probably about 450 athletes, and multiple spectators, I'm sure, as it's such a big community in SDNG and throughout Cornwall. So probably close to 1,000 people will be out and around, and if not more. Yeah.
It's so great that it's a national championship that's coming to Cornwall. And I know you guys are looking for some volunteers and some people to help out. So what are you really looking for there?
We are looking for volunteers for the door, runners for some timesheets, and most particularly looking for timekeepers. We're looking for adults who would like to timekeep. They will be paid timekeepers, so that's what we're really searching for at the moment.
That's great. And for people to come and attend, it's a small fee, but what did they have to pay?
So to get into the tournament, there's a daily admission of $10. The games will run all the way from 8:30 a.m. till 10:30 p.m. So it's a full day. And then if you wanted to come for the week, it's $25, and you can come and watch for the whole week.
And yeah, it's starting on a Wednesday, running through to Saturday. And what do you, if someone wins the Broomball Championship, what do you get? What's the big prize?
A gold medal.
Yeah, a gold medal and then a ticket to our Worlds, which is every second year.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So a lot of people, I think, don't realize this whole world in Broomball that exists. Mm-hmm. So again, what if people, maybe children or some people are looking to get involved and start playing, what would you tell them?
Well, there is a youth broomball league that is in Finch, and actually my children all play in it. They start them at 3 years old, and they go all the way up to, you just keep on graduating as you go up, and then you end up where we are.
Yeah, and the great thing about Broomball too is it's a little less expensive than hockey.
Yes. It's a toss about $200 a year to enter a child into Broomball, and then their equipment on top, but it's about half the price of hockey.
Yeah, but with such a small community, there's lots of equipment options as well. Like, you don't always have to buy new. People are passing things around, and because we want to grow the sport, everyone is so eager and kind and helpful to get anyone started that needs to, or wants, or is interested in joining.
That's awesome. So if anyone wants more information about Broomball or about the championships coming to town, how can they find out more?
Definitely the internet. We have an Ontario Broomball Federation, or a Canadian Broomball Federation site, as well as the Ontario one. Each province has their own as well. So yeah, there's
And we're
contacts
also
for
on-
getting involved.
Yes, and we're also on Facebook.
Yep.
Too. You can look up the Facebook page. It's 2019 Canadian Broomball Nationals.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then there's an Eastern Ontario Broomball page as well for anyone just looking at leagues and recreational play.
That's awesome. Well, you guys are playing. You're going to be part of it, the Vipers. So we wish you all the best of luck. And this is a great thing to be coming to town.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here today.